for that. So welcome. I just want to start with a really brief grounding. It's a real short process of locating ourselves in space. The workshop tonight is Self-Shiatsu for the face, head, and neck for de-stressing. And to start, we're just going to look around the room that we're in or the space that we're in and just turning our head side to side, taking in whatever you see, noticing color or light. Becoming aware of where you are in space, where you are, where you're staying, or in your home. Even looking down to the ground, noticing your feet. Present with our feet on the floor or tucked underneath us, wherever we are. I want to acknowledge the land and the indigenous caretakers of the land where I am and wherever you are. I am here on Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, and Huron-Wendat territory, and I offer this workshop as a settler on this land. I have a long way to go in understanding and honoring my responsibilities here, and one way is this, and that especially because we are about to connect with, well, we are always connecting, and more so intentionally connecting with universal chi or ki all around us. So the sequence we're going to learn tonight is from the Zen Shiatsu style, as taught by Kaz Kamiya, who learned from founder Shizuto Masunaga. I'm looking at my notes over here. And it's an honor and a privilege to have learned this practice just one step away from its source and to be sharing it with you today. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of worry, and we're all doing as best we can to get through. Tonight or today, we're going to learn one way to calm our Shen or our heart spirit and also to regulate our nervous system. My day has been strangely hectic, the way that these days seem to be. It wasn't the greatest morning of my life, and then I had some time outside. I'm very lucky to have a backyard, and where I am, the sun was shining, and that really helped me ground. I've been using this sequence daily, just as a nice way to check in with myself in the morning and to use the shiatsu pressure to calm my nervous system, to regulate the vagal nerve, which some of you may be hearing about, is really great for when we're experiencing trauma or when we've experienced trauma. Yeah, and to move ki or chi through the channels, which is calming. Our face expresses a lot of emotion, like shock and happiness and sadness and stress. And all of those muscles are impacted by our emotional world, and then vice versa. When we impact those muscles, it also helps calm all of those feelings. So there's no guarantee of how you'll feel at the end of this, because life isn't like that, but it does have the intention of offering you calm and regulation. You will have hopefully received or seen the diagram I sent out. And I'll just say again, if anybody has questions along the way, please use the chat to ask those questions. We're going to go through the sequence together one time, and I'll be doing instructions. You can watch my face or you can watch the diagram that you have, and then we'll do it a second time just to really get it to sink in. And then we'll have, with whatever time we have left, there'll be some more time for question and answer, or we can sit together in meditation. And I will close out at about 6:45 because I have another version of this coming up at 7. So I just wanted to give some room there. Okay, so we're going to get started. Please make sure you're comfortable. You might want to have some room to move around or stand up at any point. Yeah, so where do you find the diagram? It is connected to, oh yeah, you didn't get a link to the diagram. Okay, so it is, if you go to the Eventbrite, it's there tagged under the Eventbrite, but I'm also gonna just share my screen in this cool way. Oh, and someone can post a link. Cool, there it is. Awesome, and I'm gonna share my screen with the diagram. So you should be able to see my face in the diagram now. Is that helpful? Are you seeing all my business on the screen? No, right? Just my face on the screen. Awesome, cool. Technology. Okay, awesome. So there's the diagram. I won't get into all the details of the diagram. Like, it is there to help you guide through, and it's hopefully useful in the future when you want to do it again. Yeah, and then we're just going to go ahead and do it. So hopefully you've washed your hands or you have hand sanitizer nearby and you're get your hands clean. Just going to sneeze, maybe, maybe not, maybe not. And we're going to start. If you have big rings on, you might want to take your rings off. I have one that I'm going to take off. We're going to start by rubbing our hands together. When we rub our hands together like this, just going to move that out. Our heart channel opens into the palm, and so it's like we're warming up our love. And part of what this sequence offers is a way for us to experience touch. Just going to see what the chat's saying. Oh, great, that works. Can you see the chat on my screen now? No, great. Thank you for shaking heads and nodding heads. So we're rubbing our hands together. It's helping to warm up our hands. While you're doing that, you might want to take a deep breath in. We go for a little while with this. So the heart channel opens into the palm of the hands and helps stimulate blood and chi flow. Just help us connect to maybe sensing the chi flow in our hands. I'm going to pick up speed a little bit. As we go through, our arms will get a little bit tired, but we will take breaks. And the first thing we're going to do with our warmed up hands is just place the palm over our eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. And then as if your eyes could inhale, inhaling that warm sensation from the palm of your hands. Then you can take your thumbs to the center of your forehead. You're going to press on the center, and the pressure is just whatever's comfortable for you. You want to feel it, but you don't want to hurt yourself. So you can use your thumbs and go center, side, side, going across the forehead, center, moving up one notch, side, side, and then moving up again below the hairline, center, side, side. I'll show some variations as we go through. So now I'm going to use my fingertips back to the center of the forehead, center, side, side, middle again, center, side, side, and hairline, center, side, side. You're going to come to the top of your head, wherever that is, center, side, side. You'll notice a rhythm, and then a little bit forward, center, side, side. It's going to feel a bit clunky first time around, then we'll do it again. So hairline, center, side, side, then top of head, center, side, side, a little bit forward, center, side, side, into the hairline, center, side, side. And we're going to come to the sides of the head and just press in with our whole hands. So it's like your hands starting on the temple, and then second spot a little bit further back, and then third a little bit further back. We'll do that again. Press. And there's no wrong or right, you know. And then we're coming a little closer to the ear, pressing. You might sigh, you might not. 3 spots there. Everything's in threes. After a while, you just start to get used to the threes, center, side, side. Now we can bring our arms down for a little break. Just shake the arms out and let your head go a little bit. Learning and relaxing at the same time. No pressure, right? So next we're coming up to just below our eyebrows. So that's our center point. And if you bring your arms close together, can give your arms a little bit of a break too. So I'm pushing up with my middle and pointer finger. So center, side, side, just pushing up underneath the eyebrow, center, side, side, then coming to the sides of the nose, center, and moving down, side, side, center, side, side, then under the eyes, center, side, side, center, side, side. And then coming to the temples, and we're going to do 9 rotations forward and back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice deep breath in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leaning back in your chair, wherever you are, letting your arms go again. Dropping into your feet, aware of the floor, the bed, the cushion beneath you. Bringing our arms up again under our cheekbones. Just using the tops of our fingers, center, side, side, center, side, side. And then coming just below our nose, above our lips, center, side, side, center, side, side. And then we're going to kind of grasp our chin. So the thumb goes just underneath the chin and then the fingers on top. And we're like squeezing a little like that. Center, side, side. Let the jaw be as slack as you can. Center, side, side. And then rotations again on the very strong jaw muscles. So nice deep breath in. And out, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and back. Deep breath in. Out, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if you have headphones in, just be mindful. We're going to move up the sides of our face 3 times. So just gently pushing up. Just in front of the ear, from the jaw in front of the ear. That's great. Then we're going to bring our hands just to gently pinch the top of our ear and pull up. Come to the middle of the ear and pull back. Come to the earlobe and pull down. Trickier with headphones in, but you can do it. We'll do that again. 2, 3. So just take a little break for the arms. Then we're going to take our left hand and we're going to grasp this kind of ropey muscle group that's in our neck. So just find it. It's like the corner of my jaw is here. And if I turn, there's this lumpy, ropey muscle here. It's called the SCM, or the sternocleidomastoid. It's also known as the stomach channel. So we're going to grasp this 3 times, then we're going to hold in the middle. You want to make sure you can breathe or that it doesn't feel too painful. It definitely is usually tight on people. So, you know, just if there's like a sensation of pain, make sure it feels like good pain and not bad pain. And feel free to ask questions if you're not sure. So we're going to do 3 here. And the grasp is again like thumb and 4 fingers. So just at the top behind the jawbone. 1, 2, moving down 3. And again, 1, 2, 3. And coming to the middle, we're just going to grasp and hold to a count of 9. So inhaling, hold and exhaling. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then just let your left arm drop. Bringing your right arm up to the left side of your neck. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So locating that muscle. There it is. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and then hold in the middle. So 1, moving down, 2, that's great. 3, 1, 2, 3, and then coming to the center, and we'll hold for 9. So find a nice juicy spot. Okay, and take a deep breath in. Hold. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just rest our arms for a moment. That last spot there is directly above the vagus nerve. It's an acupoint, stomach 9 on the stomach channel. And if you're in a pinch, if nothing else, you can pinch the side of your neck there, and that will immediately stimulate vagal nerve activity, which is really calming. So then we're going to cross our arms and take it in front of our chest. And you're coming to a point that's kind of just above your armpit fold. Tried my best on the diagram there to get it. And generally it's like between, it's like kind of, you know, it's like, it's kind of my arm, not my armpit quite. Let me see if you can see it better. Yeah, like here's my arm. And it's like right in there. I don't know how to describe that. It's like, here's my bony shoulder. Here's a soft, squishy part. And you're gonna cross your arms over. I'm using my like 3 fingers here, and depending on your body, you might want to give it more pressure or less pressure. Again, you don't want it to be super painful, but you want to be able to feel it. We're just gonna press at the same time 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And then coming in, got the necklaces on. So I'm gonna locate your clavicles or your collarbones. And then just in the middle, there's a little dip. So that's where that little dip is. And then we're just coming out a little bit to either side. And we're gonna do, you can see on the diagram there, 3 and then 3 again. And yeah, I think you can see me okay. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and you're pressing like almost right on the chest bone. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm just gonna stand up. And 1, 2, 3. And at the end, you might be in the soft part beneath the rib cage or just above. 1, 2, 3. And then you can take both hands and add some right in the soft, squishy part beneath the sternum, beneath the bone. We're going to hold here for 9. So when you breathe in, try and meet your fingertips. Nice deep breath in. And hold. And exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then let your arms go. Bring some awareness to your feet or your seat. That's for grounding. And that's the sequence. Simple. Complicated at first when learning, but simple at the end of it all. We're going to go through it one more time. So whatever you need to do to readjust, find comfort, take a drink of water. If anybody is watching after on the recording, hi, I see you too. Okay, so I'm going to go through, I'm going to do a little bit less talking. I think I'll just go through. Oh yeah, I can do it without the diagram. Totally. Is that okay with everybody else? Yeah, any objections? Anybody need the diagram? Okay, cool. I'll try and move a little closer too. Okay. Yeah, that would be useful. Okay, great. Stop share. Okay, just me. Right on. So I'm gonna start by rubbing our hands. Also, you did it. Way to go. Dropping into some awareness of the tenderness and kindness in our palms, the heart channel opening into the palm, the warmth, the sensations of tingling maybe, or friction, whatever you feel there. That's your key for your chi building. I'm going to place our palms over the eyes in a moment and let the eyes really take in that heat and warmth. Allowing the eyes to soften, the jaw to soften. Bringing our thumbs or fingertips to the forehead. Center, side, side, center, side, side, center, side. Middle of the forehead again. Center, side, side, center, side, side, center, side, side. Let the arms rest for a moment, allowing your spine to lengthen. Arms up to the top of your head, center, side, side, a little bit forward, center, side, side, center, side, side. Doing great. Center, side, side, center, side, side, center, side, side. Gonna press on the sides of our head, forehead, back a little more. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Closer to the ear. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Letting the arms rest again. Coming into the center, just below the eyebrow, pressing up. Center, side, side, center, side, side. Bridge of the nose, center, side, side, center, side, side. Below the eyes, center, gentle here, side, 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 side. And rotations at the temples, breathing in and out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and reverse, breathing in, hold, and exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Coming down below the cheekbone and pressing up, center, side, side, center, side, side, above the lips, center, side, side. Then grasping your chin, center, side, side, letting the jaw go. And rotations at the jaw, inhaling and exhaling. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and back again. Inhaling. That's great. 5, exhale. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to take our 3 fingers and press up the sides of our face. Into the hairline. Do 2 more times. One more time. And then bringing our fingers behind the ear, thumb on the earlobe. Going to press and pull up. Come to the middle and pull back. Come to the earlobe and pull down. And again. That's great. And give our arms a break again. Coming into some awareness of our whole body. And we're going to take our left hand over to the right side of our neck. Find that muscle and then press 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure you've got it. You're doing great. And then we'll hold in the middle for 9. Make sure it's mostly comfortable. Nice deep breath in. Hold for a moment. And out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let that arm go. And bringing your right hand up to the left side. And press 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's great. Hold in the center. Breathing in. And out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let that arm go. Rotating the shoulders. We can cross our hands over and find that spot that's just above. I'm just going to move this a little. Just above our armpit fold. Usually a little depression, little meaty, little bony, little fleshy, whatever it is. So I'm going to press in 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then coming to the center, finding your shoulder. What is, yeah, got clavicle. What do we call them? I remember clavicle. And that little notch in the middle there. And just next to that little dip here, we're going to press 1, going down the chest bone, 2, 3, and then 1, moving down still, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then both hands together on the soft, squishy part just below your rib cage. When you inhale, inhaling into the fingertips. And exhale, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll just take a moment just to sit. If you have questions, we'll do that in just a few minutes. So you can close your eyes if you want to, or you can cast your gaze down, or look around your room, whatever feels most comfortable. Bringing awareness into our palms, perhaps resting in our lap or on our legs. Feeling the warmth there. Saying thank you to our fingertips, to the kindness in our hands. Thank you, hands. Bringing awareness into our feet or our seat. Expanding that awareness to touch the earth. But where we touch, wherever we are sitting or where our feet are landing, also extends through bed or floor, through building into earth. Coming back, some awareness of us being here together, practicing together, connecting with kindness together. Noticing if things have changed or stayed the same, where there might be more warmth now or sensation change. No judgment of whether you got it right or got it wrong. Doesn't really exist. And slowly just wiggling your feet or toes or legs, wiggling your fingers, opening your eyes if they're closed. That's the sequence. Like I said, I've been using that sequence daily. I like to use it in the morning as a nice way to ground before I start my day, but it's open for you to use however works for you. Feel free to share it with your friends, your community, your family. And if anyone has questions, go ahead and ask them in the chat. I want to say thank you to Orem as well, the clinic that I'm working to. Will the recording be accessible in like, what's it called? In like words? I can't remember the words. Like captioning accessible, or will it be accessible to Anybody? Oh yeah, totally. The recording will get sent out to you either tonight or tomorrow so that you can use it to review. You're so welcome. I'm so glad. Oh, good. Oh, that part's so nice, hey? You're so welcome. Yes, there's Orem. It'll be on the website too and YouTube. Oh, hi. A question about repetitions. Yeah, that was me moving around a little bit. Mostly it's two sets of three. And maybe I got lost in the sensation of it and did three sets of three here and there, but mostly two sets of three. It's so nice to see you all and not see you all, and that's fine too. Like, and yeah, you're so welcome. Yeah, way to go, all of you. You did it. We got here. That's different than, 35 minutes ago. Here is here now. We did. You're very welcome. Such chaos. Totally. Oh boy, was it ever. Awesome. Thanks again to Orem for doing all the tech in the background. I see you back there. Thank you so much for making it happen, pulling it together. Tell your friends it's here. Yeah, and if you have any other questions or anything, you can just reach out to me through Orem or the website or Facebook or Instagram, all the social media things. Um, yeah, thank you so much, everyone. And if you have to go, feel free. I'll sign off in just a couple minutes. But if there's any other questions, bye. Take care of yourselves out there.